Welcome back. Guys, I know that you've been just as excited as we have to get back into the facility, to get things back moving. There's a few things that you need to know before we get started, so stop there. Make a booking on the app before entering the facility, okay? As long as you've booked, then come on in. The first thing that you're gonna do, direct your attention to the posters on the wall. That's gonna talk you through everything that you need to know about the changes that we've made. We'll talk through some of it in this video. Now, 2 meter line at reception. Don't step beyond that, okay? We don't want people approaching the desk, and there's going to be no waiting in this area. Once you've had a quick read of the posters, once you've paid attention to everything that we've been through so far, we'll get into the gym. Sanitize your hands before going in. Now, a few changes in this area. So the lockers at the minute are out of use. So what we want is that everybody's going to come into the facility ready to train. Clean gym clothes, not bringing bags and things like that in with you. And you're going to be wearing indoor shoes. All right, we've spoke to you about that before. Now we've put a one-way system in all the way through. So again, you shouldn't get people forward and back through this area. So now guys, before going into the gym, you can give your hands a quick wash. I know that we've just sanitized. I know that some of you might prefer to wash your hands using a sink and soap as well. So hang on. Showers are out of use at the minute, guys, but changing facilities will be available. Please just ask a member of staff if you need to. However, we do ask that this is only when essential. Ideally, if you've got an alternative, please just arrive in clean gym clothing and leave in that same kit. Let's get into the gym. Now, before you go in, you can sanitize your hands again. Once touching the handle to open the door, please make sure that you sanitize your hands, and we'll get into the facility. Welcome.
Hi guys, and now is the moment you've all been waiting for, seeing me and getting back into fitness experience. We've got a couple of changes that I need to tell you about when you're coming into the actual gym itself. As you notice, we still want you to do an appropriate warm-up. We don't want you just turning up for your session. Now, what we have done is put these squares on the floor, training zones we're going to call them, and each training zone only has one client in at any one time. So you come in, you find the zone that is empty to do the appropriate warm-up. As you notice, the warm-up's on there. We've also added additional hand washing stations. So when you come into the gym, that is no longer a drinks fountain. It has now got soap above it, and I expect people will want to wash their hands either between zones or between equipment. Now follow me down the one-way system and I'll show you some of the other changes we've made. Now, when you're entering the gym, we expect you can enter wherever your station is, wherever it is that you're starting first, but don't cross into somebody else's path, and please make sure that you don't go into anybody else's training zone. Now it's our favourite part of the gym, the weights section for some people. And when you're in each of the training zones in here, make sure that you do wipe your machines down before and after use. That goes for every piece of equipment that we use. We put additional wipe down stations. I don't know what you want to call them ones, but we put additional stations in dotted around the gym with additional cleaning equipment to make sure that you are cleaning up after yourselves. What we said is that the coach's responsibility, we have added additional cleaning measures in place during everybody's shifts to deep clean the centre, but the coaches won't be cleaning up after or before you use the machines. You are expected to do that for yourself, and please take responsibility to make sure you look after your own cleaning. Okay, come down. So guys, we took the decision to keep both cross trainers and both treadmills in service, and the reason for that is that each training zone is still only allowed one person at one time. However, if you are from the same household, maybe husband and wife, you're able to use the equipment together, but not if you're not from that same support bubble. As you leave the facility, you will notice behind me, the shutter will be open at full whack, and we expect you to leave out of the shutter, or if you prefer, out of the designated fire exit at the side. There is no admittance once you've come through this door back out. Make sure that this is a one-way system now, unless it's in case of emergency, and I'm sure you all know what I mean by that. If you do need to wash your hands though, in between stations, before you leave, there you go. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure that when you do come to the centre, you pay attention to the posters and the advice that we're giving you. And also, we really want you to make sure that you read all the literature that we're sending into your inbox. We made a lot of changes to the business that we think are going to be really exciting for you guys when you get back through the door. So adios, as Josh says, and I will see you soon. See you tomorrow.